This is Scott from KIG. It is Thursday, September 17th, and this is going to be the first of about 2 or 3 videos of this Carrier AquaSnap 22-ton air-cooled chiller that we're going to run off and test today for a brewery, actually, a brewery in New England, which we like to see. This unit's model 30RAN 022 D as in David 513CX, serial number 4309Q57976, and this is a 208/230 volt 3-phase system. Recommended maximum overcurrent protection or maximum breaker of 125. This is just going to be our first video, kind of a static video. We have all the covers off just to show the inside of the unit. This is a dual compressor system. These are the original compressors in the unit, which is nice. We want to see that because it has not been any problems with the unit in the past. One is slightly bigger than the other. That bigger one in the back, compressor 2, is about 13 horsepower. This one's about 9 horsepower. Scroll. Here we have our insulated brazed plate exchanger. We also have an expansion tank in this unit here, although for the way you're going to pipe the fluid for the glycol solution for the brewery, it's probably not going to be needed. We have our sight glass. Where did we go here? Oh, we have our sight glass for the refrigerant viewing there once it gets underway. Our thermo expansion valve, and this unit does have a hot gas bypass for additional minimum capacity control. It is a single circuit system, as you can see by the compressor, the refrigerant piping for the compressors there. But it is a dual compressor system. If one compressor does go down, you can disable the other and run it as just a single compressor unit. They have 2 fans, and this little enclosure here, that's where the variable frequency drive called the Carrier Motor Master option is, which gives it the low ambient head pressure control, so we can run year-round, even in colder climates like this will be in Connecticut. This has its own onboard pump, oriented vertically there, and we have the covers for that little enclosure for the pump too. That little enclosure on this model is actually kind of nice. If you see a little maroon section there, that red, that's actually a heater. So that area inside is actually heated to avoid any freeze-ups. Probably not a problem anyway if you use proper glycol mix, but it's nice to know. In addition to that, both compressors have heater bands on them. So as long as you have power to the unit, those heater bands will be on, which is good for cold weather starting and stopping. So again, we have our own pump here. The inlet is effectively, I don't know, 6 inches off off what will be the ground. We have it on blocks here in the shop, and we have it connected to our own about 280 gallons of glycol mix here on our test station. Because we're using the chiller's own pumps, we don't have to use any of our test pumps. So we're just going, that's our inlet, which goes right back to the outlet of the tank. So it's coming in, and we're pushing the fluid directly into the heat exchanger. That takes care of all the pressure and GPM requirements internally for the chiller, and then that chilled fluid will go out to your process and then back to what will be the equivalent of your tank in your shop. So we're going to put the covers back on and turn this on. Our tank right now is at about 60. We're going to do our test and chill down to 25 Fahrenheit.